Now, as Dr. Sanders pointed out, I had taught school, and times were a lot easier in the job market then. I applied and was offered 3 positions in Charleston County and went down to the southern part of the county in Edisto, where I taught high school history. I was a librarian and coached the junior varsity basketball team. And any of you who know Tony Meyer, who helped the class come down to the platform, he coached me in basketball here at the College of Charleston. Now, teaching was what I was born to do. It is natural. I loved it. I no longer am a classroom teacher, but I still teach. I have only one student. He doesn't always listen, but I try. One of my early experiences in a 11th grade class is that I wrote on a young man's report card that I relieved a lot of tension in that classroom that had suddenly built up. And that's the point of having humor. I know all the concern about political correctness, but I think that you can't go around with your feelings on your shoulders and looking for somebody to hurt your feelings. You really have got to be more tolerant. Learn to laugh at yourself, and if you can't do that, at least smile a little bit. They're serious, they're a little more widespread, but we've always had debt and taxes and Democrats and Republicans and problems of illiteracy and poverty in our communities. And the national debt is such that if we don't do something about it very soon, it's going to plague your grandchildren. The idea is not to scare you, but to encourage you to participate. You ought to participate in your community. You need to participate in politics. Either of us think that we would end up in our nation's capital. So, the thing that you've got to learn to do is to participate, and you ask, well, why should I do that? Well, one of the reasons that you really need to do it is because there's so many problems that need to be solved. I do a lot of charity work, as was pointed out, and one of the things that I really learned from that is that for example, is a wonderful program that feeds children, feeds expectant mothers, brings them into the world, and therefore they have a better healthy start. A Head Start program, for example, gives preschool children a foot up so that they can then have a quality finish. All of this is so important, but what good does it do if you don't get involved in the political process? Your advice and your finances. Because from the State House to the White House, they are looking for your advice and for your support. Nothing is more important than Providence, Rhode Island, and sailed to Philadelphia, where on the 2nd of July, 1776, as he was about to affix his signature, he paused and he said, "My heart, my hand is not steady, but my heart is strong." This, graduates, is the America that you will find today. America's heart is therefore strong, and it will be up to all Americans to strengthen her shaky hand. If you accept this responsibility, the rewards and your personal fulfillment will be worth every effort you have expended. And in the tradition of the men and women that have crossed this cistern before you, value this institution and their liberal.
I now present Mr. Craig McMaster, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, representing the state of South Carolina for presenting the diplomas. Dr. Conrad Custer will assist with the presentation of bachelor degrees. Dr. Custer. Will be the Dean of the School, Dr. Edward McGuire.
Thank you.
Monica. Bachelor's degree in music. Joining us on the stage will be the chair of the Department of Music, Professor Steve Rosenberg. For the bachelor's degree in studio art, joining us on the stage will be the chair of the Department of Studio Art, Professor Michael Isaac. Bridget Shibatoris. Sigrid Ann Eilertson. Lynn Grace Verjadas. Cum laude. Kevin Gregory Locke. Andrea Michelle Parody. Hans Nordlund. For the bachelor's degree in theater, joining us on the stage will be the chair of the Department of Theater, Professor Alan Lindbergh. Peter C. Byrne. Elizabeth Eagle also meets the requirements for a major in history. Greg Evans. Laura Brenner. Jennifer Elaine Honey Graham. Catherine Ann Magruder. Jennifer Lynn
Marcus Cobb Flanders. Eve D. Furlong, cum laude. Nancy Lynn Gaddy. David Lee Gallagher. Linda Wimberly Garrett. David Allen Gleason Jr. Nicholas Whitman Glover Jr. Tracy Lee Goes. Maul. Lori Denise Hartson. Joseph William Helmley. Matthew J. Helms. Kathleen Eleanor Henninger. Stephen Brian Hyatt. Ashley Denise Hogue. Jennifer Susan Halsenbach. Linda Funston Hutchison. Christopher Marcellus Jackson. Deborah A. Lafferty Morinelli. Kenneth Robert Lee Lassiter. April Denise Liggins. Cynthia Marie Lee. Sarah Ann Leslie. Jordan Leotis. Pamela Jean Loudon. Willis A. Lavelle. Keisha Lynette Lovely. Suzanne Bright Lowry. Michelle Lynn Mockimer. Jennifer Bridget Manning. Cynthia Lacey Marcingill. Charles Andrew Rankin. Stephen L. Martin. Catherine Linderman Massey. Carolyn Suzanne Meyer. Jacqueline Lee McAllister. Jennifer Lynn McDowell. Elizabeth Flo Reed McCoy. Ann Carter Miller. Patricia Monti. Elizabeth Ann Morris. Kelly Elizabeth Moulton. Aaron Beth Jennifer O'Connell, cum laude, graduate of the honors program. Brooke Palmer. Thomas Parlow. Kristen Ann Pubminick, Stephen Craig Kopp. Jana Maria Pye. John West Riggs. Amy Christine Rogers. Paul A. Van Page Stevens. John Eric Stewart. Tara Jean Street. Scott Ray Stuckey. Amy Brown Summers. Charles Lee Taylor. Christine Suzanne Taylor. Julia Melissa Turquette. Teresa Lynn Uptane.
Kathleen Gertner. Amy Lee Gettings. Murray Ann Gordon. Carolyn Alexandria Guest. Stacy Diane Haney. Joanne Elizabeth Humph. Board of Trustees. Deborah Jean Marie Hedges. Tracy Elizabeth Smith Helton. Amy Caroline Polnut Hodgkiss. Caroline Elizabeth Hood. Deborah Lynn Heinisch.
Monty Lemkin Jakes, Johnson, magna cum laude. Angela D. Jordan, Kendrick Wynn Kerr, Tori Chandler Killingsworth, Patricia Marie King, Amanda Marie Kirby, Christina Amber Lawkins, Shelley Diane Virginia Renee Martin, cum laude, graduate of the Honors Program. Denise M. McCurry, magna cum laude. Marcus D. McLean, cum laude. Maureen Annette Meacham. Beverly Dawn Michelle Mulligan. Mary Elizabeth Murphy. Angela Lucille Jennings Nally. Leslie Elizabeth Norman. Sue Ann Nugent. Kimberly Dawn Onspaw. Melissa Oram. Kristen Elaine Paget. Tiffany Ann Parry. Elizabeth J. Rainey. Caroline Condon Robinson. Catherine Dell Robinson. Autumn Renee Rogers. Mary Allison Rorick. Jennifer R. Sauer. Kimberly Carmen Saul. Evelyn Ashton Scarborough. Dolores Lee Schwantz. Catherine Hearn Seabrook. Anita Lorraine Shealy. Elizabeth Ann Shoemaker. Kendall Leslie Smith. Steve Stevens, cum laude. Allison Grayson Stover. Ms. Stover's diploma will be presented by her grandfather, Robert S. Small, member of the College of Charleston Board of Trustees. Joni Elaine Stratton. Vicki Lynn Strine, magna cum laude. Laura Sullen Stewart. Sheila Colleen Struckrud. Heidi Erin Tanner. Julie Anna Taylor. Patty Deanne Taylor. Robin Hayes Waring. Valerie L. Weldon. Mary Charles Whaley. Tara Michelle Whitfield. Susan Elaine Wiedenman. Kimberly Ann Yates.
Here, get your iPad out and rub it on your
For the bachelor's degree in special education, joining us on stage will be the chair of the Department of Educational Foundations and Specializations, Dr. Robert Fowler. Gwen Marie Armstrong. Elizabeth Ann Ballard. Clarice Ann Jones Blake. Lisa Suzanne Bright. Margaret Ann Capel. Janet Rose Clark, magna cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Coker. Earl V. Copeland. Kara Kristen Kugel. Glenda Colette Fennessy. Allison Robin Fram Loud. Kathy D. Otts. Julie Ann Powell. Dion Lewis. Beth Ann Thomas. Eric Daniel Wall. Darlene Cooper West, magna cum laude. Ruth Marie Garber.
Lynn Crenshaw. Mitchell Scott Davis. Alice R. France, summa cum laude, graduate of the Honors Program. Christina Lynn Fries, cum laude. Sharon E. Garrett. Mitchell Wayne Glenn. Lisa Jean Goggins, magna cum laude. Laura Hochbier Going. Tiffany Yvette Hammond, magna cum laude, graduate of the Honors Program, also meets the requirements for a major in French. Heather Knight Hardy. Catherine Mitchell Hedgepath, magna cum laude. Jonathan Eddowes Kerr. Frances Maria Melfi.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Robin Y. Moore. Tamara Tanise Murray. Heather Allison Nidifer. Marla Bruce Odom. Antoinette K. Parnell. Mary D. Petty. Pamela Yvette Porcelet, cum laude. Karen J. Powell Crooks, summa cum laude. Andrea Houston Price. Amy Kate Quattlebaum. Tammy L. Robbie. Robert Baker Redhead. Elizabeth Brand. Monica Elaine Roseberry. Eleanor Price Rowland. She graduated in 1992 August. Sheila N. Schweers. James David Smith Jr. Rebecca Huntley Smith, cum laude. Allison Paige Spalding. Danielle Stoudenmeyer. Marshall Hoyt Thomas. Elizabeth Lee Wallace. Charlotte Kristen Weeks. Melissa Marlene Weeks. Alexander Dombach. Kristen Ann Delacoli. Carol Ann Downs. Timothy B. Fields. Carter Foltz. Robert Todd Gray. Ashley Megan Hammond. Anna Catherine Hill. Sarah Emily Hunt. Melissa Lynn Jameson. Branwell DeBose Kapeluk. Julia Rachel Landreth. John T. L. Wilson Jr. For the bachelor's degree in political science, joining us on stage will be the chair of the Department of Political Science, Dr. William Moore. Donaldin Ammons. Dawn Deanne Clark, cum laude. Eugenia W. Coakley. Angela B. Coggins. Kenneth Gary Cooper. Michael Allen Dalton, cum laude. John McKnight Daniels. Jill Lynn Denny. Jeffrey Thomas Getty. Catherine Ruth. Ellen Patricia Hawes, magna cum laude, graduate of the Honors Program. Miles McPhail Herrick. Carolyn Beth Howard. Daniel Edward Heidrich. James Christopher Gankowski. Catherine Elizabeth LaFont. Amy D. Lesson. Jan Lauren Lindley. Christopher Darrell Long. Epps Baker. Dana Shea Blanton. Jonathan K. Bryant. Dina Burnham. Jennifer Lynn Cecil. Gary Clark.
Good job, Gary!
Molly Devine. Cindy L. Dickerson. Allison Beth Drazen. Millicent Graham. Gaina Elizabeth Griffiths. Lori Michelle Grubbs. Erica Henderson. Mary Helen Howard. Elizabeth Ashley Humphreys. Joanne Montgomery Johnson. Phyllis Natalie Kaliski. Brandon D. Levine. J. Lynn Lowenthal. Amelia Elizabeth Taylor. Catherine Elaine Thurby. Ashley Lynette Studies, joining us on stage will be the Director of the Urban Studies Program, Dr. George Hopkins. Vermel Doreen Simone Edwards. Gary Patrick Voss.
Kelly Ann Clay, summa cum laude. Nordine Wayne Davis Jr. Peter Gardner Devanir. Mark Kenneth Durfee. Edward R. Eastman. Jason Kenneth Ewing. Amy D. Fournier. Stephen Frederick Giamano. Brooks Anthony Goodwin. David Sean Graham. Thomas Eugene Hart. Charles William Hobart II. Carolyn Manigault Wilcox. Miss Wilcox, Miss Horbeck. Carolyn Manigault Wilcox Horbeck. Miss Horbeck's diploma will be presented by Professor Emeritus Dr. Harry Freeman. James Louis Eagleberger. Sanders. Serena Adele Spade. Leslie Ann Panzer. Shad Elliott Taylor. Ann Wilson. Jeffrey N. Winchester. For the bachelor's degree in marine biology. Keen Wells. Michael R. Nelson. Barnaby Thomas Pickey. For the bachelor's degree in computer science, joining us will be the chair of the Department of Computer Science, Dr. George Conferring. Tonya Davis. Didier Jean-Pierre, also meeting requirements for a major in mathematics. Enrique P. Pinda. Joseph Elliott Tucker. Stephen B. Rausch. For the bachelor's degree in geology, joining us on the stage will be the chair of the department. Theodore Milton Rhodes III. James Raymond Waits III. Charles B. Jr. Way. For the bachelor's degree in mathematics. Joining us on the stage will be the chair, Department of Mathematics, Dr. William Golightly.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Frank T. Alberts. Deborah N. Barton. Laura Sean Berry. Sean Yvonne Butler. Wendy Nicole Christian. Susan Marie Kostner, cum laude. David Carolyn Parker Fender. David Leigh Gus. Gina Kandali Humble. Louisa McFarland Joseph. Erin K. McNeilis, magnum cum laude. Kelly Renee Nettles. Joseph C. Patrick. Shannon S. Pillsbury, magnum cum laude. Mary Harden Rutzel. Kimberly Diana Steele. Sharon K. Burgess Wilbur. For the bachelor's degree in physics, joining us will be the chair of the Department of Physics, Dr. Robert Dukes.
About the last kid.
Christina Stefanu. Arnold Harrington, magna cum laude.
has been conferred upon these candidates.
Maybe I should go Saturday, you know, that'd be the last day I could come see you.
Where do you go now?
Who knows? Who knows? Disney World, Why are you in there?
All right, man. See you later, man. All right.
I'm going up.
Got hot in there.
I'm not
Must have gone out another way or something. I know she wasn't that far back. They wouldn't leave you.
I heard you. I was like, you turn around.
I know she's back there because she's toward the end.
Maybe I'll be doing this one day.
I just glad it's all over with. You just don't know. Later on.
Public crowd. Okay. I don't have any idea where my headphones are.
Hey, you're the only one that graduated with 4 different names. Where would Dr. Harry be?
She raised her hand. All right, I'll be there. Shot, shot.
Because she looks like her dad.
I'm doing real good.
Hey, you got Hank. He's got her.
All over there.
Proud of you.
You didn't throw it up, but we got it all
kiss him?
down. Well, I tried calling you to get you to check it.
All right, where can we go that gets out of the, now that we found you, let's let these other people through, where we can get some.
Yeah, I did it. Need a job now. I did it. I can go to Europe now.
We're going to Walt Disney World.
I'm going to Disney World. You going over there right now? Over to the town and country? What time are you going over there? What time are you going over there?
Probably just hanging around here for a while until like 6 or so.
Come over and talk to my dad.
There you are. Hey.
She's up here on the wall.
I gotta get out of here. Get somewhere cool. Okay, just go someplace. Doing this is camera. This is my silly brother. There you go. Hey Tim, you know you're gonna get me right. You know that, right, Tim? All right. Congratulations. My sister. No, my sister. It's Tamara. Where she is. I've got to go find her. But let me have your keys so I can get my purse. I don't have them. My keys.
Get in there with Mike. Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Take another, take another.
That's good. That's good. Thanks.
Now you see Mother?
We're on camera. We did it!
Hug again, hug again.
She helped me get through it. Yeah, he's the greatest too.
Oh my gosh, you can bring one. There you go.
Keep him like that.
We're all so proud.